Hi everyone, I'm Bailey Warfield. Welcome to In Depth with Tommy Media, a show that looks into campus issues that affect you. College-age voters helped put President Obama in the White House in 2008. Gallup's early October polling predicted a similar number of likely voters among young people in this election. But what issues matter most to St. Thomas students? Joining are representatives from both major parties. The chairman of the St. Thomas College Republicans, Andrew Hasek, and president of the College Democrats, Alex Kopel. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me, Bailey.
So tell me, what is your sense of student enthusiasm for this election on campus?
I think more of our students were excited back in 2008 and with Obama on the ticket and then versus John McCain. I mean, everyone was kind of burnt out on Bush for 8 years, but I don't think people are as excited as much this year because of, I think, Obama's lackluster performance.
Okay.
I'd agree with that. I think it's a combination of both. You know, when Obama ran in 2008, he didn't have 4 years in the White House, and that record, he had this resounding message of potential and hope and change. And I think a lot of Democrats had unrealistically high expectations for the president and are very disappointed. And I think Republicans are a little disappointed too in Mitt Romney. I don't think that they really had a candidate to get united and fired up with, and so it's a combination of those two things that have, just left, especially college students, just a little less enthused and aware than 4 years ago.
So why is it so important for students to get out and vote? What impact can they make on this election?
Students in particular are the group that has had historically the lowest voter turnout. You know, 18 to 24-year-olds vote in smaller numbers than any other age group. And especially when we're in Minnesota, when we have had such close elections these last years, you know, Al Franken became a U.S. Senator by like 300 votes. And I think that they can have a huge impact on the outcome.
Sure. So Andrew, what are some of the major issues on the Republican side that you think students need to be informed about?
Well, on the Republican side, our chapter focuses mainly on jobs, economy, and the national debt. I mean, we have a national debt of $16 trillion with no signs of slowing down. You have a debt that's growing faster than our economy is here in the United States. I mean, we have 23 million unemployed people. We were at above 8% unemployment for over 43 consecutive months. So that's just showing how feeble this recovery has been. People can't get jobs. You have 50% of college grads unemployed or in a job they don't want to be in. It's just makes the case. The sorry state of our nation's economy definitely shows, you know, pretty much tells the tale for itself.
Okay. And Alex, from the Democrats' perspective, what do you think are the most important issues?
Across the state, College Democrats chapters have really harnessed the energy that college students have for the 2 constitutional amendments that are on the ballot in Minnesota this year. I will say I was on a conference call just last night with every College Democrats president across the state, and all of us said that we are leading, when we recruit volunteers, we are leading with, do you oppose these 2 amendments? And if you do, let's work to defeat them. But that's, I guess, really specific to Minnesota. Those nationally, that's, you know, not where focus is. I think something else, I would agree that the economy and, you know, we're about to graduate and get booted out into the real world and need to find a job, and that is obviously has been the focus of this election overall. Something else I would say is relations in the Middle East. Questions of, is our generation going to get pulled into a war with Iran, or are we, you know, what is the military's future? Because, you know, we're at the age where we're the people who are going to be engaged in those conflicts, and so I think that people are paying a lot more attention to foreign policy than maybe they did when we were in high school and it was Iraq or Afghanistan.
Mm-hmm. So do you guys have any good tips or sources of information for students who want to stay informed?
I mean, I guess just read the newspapers. Social media is great. As always, you got Facebook, you have Twitter. Twitter's a great resource now.
Yeah.
So.
As if you want an idea of kind of where like the attitude of the nation is, I would agree Twitter. During the debates, I had Twitter up for all 4 of them because you could instantly see what was going to stick and what wasn't, and that. But of course, also, you know, the more credible news sources as well.
Well, thanks again for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you for joining us. If you have a comment about this show or an idea for an upcoming segment, tweet it to @TommyMedia. With Andrew Hassick and Alex Kopel, I'm Bailey Warfield. We'll see you next time when we go in depth with Tommy Media.